Okay, Abusuya, and you're the most sunny every esro aba from Kokubo to ECG. Abusuya, PDS scandal a course or during a Kufuado tenor. Abusuya, Sisiano, a honsem about political highway. So, a gossip politics. So, unsubscribe, subscribing, and hit on the notification bells and any updates be about dropping on. So, once able to me, Akabi. And Mrebi Attorney General den sembi betuja efa eye PDS scandal e course eye dubious contract bia eye kenofuriata esensan ye the lies of Kadigaja Komo omo Gabby mo contractor omo sensan ye ewo ECG nene eye Gabby Akufuado ono akasa ne cousin ayefe ne Gabby abusu asisi ano ya placing on the arrest list it is a Sisian paying for our dasi unconquered and co picking up because sa contract Sisiano and Sembi Ebo Frima are escalating as a Gabino, yes, Sonimu, a Ghana has seen Nedino Coco Pimo, a year embra and a former ECG boss. Former ECG boss, according to Dr. Reno or Sepapano, were done every a year Ghana Ababeshe UK. Into also and paying for a trace, after say ya order say young Ponko pick a Gabby up on a year PDS scandal. Abusuya into the Momia corner, young Ponko and some Dr. Ren Ede Etuja FR a year and some Ekoswa NPP for or more Bokono or the Eja Egu a year President Mahama Chim say, where did on the lives of Attorney General, where did MPP for or more Kasa rough cause enka by now. And can say or more or movia or mine biano because this for the share box say it is a reset agenda no course and obia where we are mine is biano abusia or be holding no responsible but abusia or mobile no ye who say the lives of gifty or aremo edubuan chairman want to memo cases are a walk out in no ye who baby asem no kekako into no Dr. Ren edge I say and many miano say a President Mahama na sample phone na enka ya area arrest o man ka kuku board nsemi o mo na akose mess bet abusuya o mo etwa o mo asanso eyi akwa akose eye Dr. Randy Abi mo me yanko na yanko ti Dr. Ren ye ba ye de aka ababeto ameso mo da wase
so when they steal the money to help their own people, their own MPP people. They train them. They bring them here in abroad, educate them, give them school, Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard. And then they will tell you who are Ghana, then they will use inferiority complexes. This is their operation. This is how they've been operating. Give them the power. They will not do FOCO. Because that is not their intention. To build a nation, their intention is to steal. That is why I keep telling you, sir, the only thing NPP is good at is John 10:10. They came to fulfill that scripture. The thief cometh not only to steal, but to kill and to destroy. So anytime you see the NPP, what are they doing? They are coming to kill us. They are coming to rob us. They are coming to steal us. We don't do them nothing. We watch them and we still smile with them. We are still happy. That is why I say I blame Randy Abbey for this cocoa. A year friend is saying, farmers ni buofu. A year na wachichi sankofu we are tuma. Akromfu we are tuma. Akromfu no komu wa be didi. Ya chichi we ma tuma. Why ne ba be didi. Kare bi omo kon sawom. E bi anan komu na mo sawom. Ne kwa kwasra wo. Oti ase. And these are the same people for years preach against Akroma, destroy the very man, our torchbearer, who had the vision, the ideas, the brains to develop Ghana, who believed in the Ghanaian. Apart from Akroma and the John Dramani Mahama and our Tamils, how many people believe in Akroma, in Ghanaians? How many? Look at the policies at John Mahama, they are two. And I cried there. One of my guys from a friend is saying, the other part of a African country, say your president should be cautious, should be very, very careful. He's treading on dangerous grounds. Because anytime when a black president tried to liberate the people and help the people, you become an enemy to the West people, the Westerners. And these same people, this same Gabby Asayotchedakons, this same Bedie Tuos, this same Ekufu Ados. And I'm one who be saying, so Ekufu Ado, a friend is saying, Aba UK. Na yesu onko de ndie Bangladesh de ndie na a friend is saying a Commonwealth de ndie na me say anamu refi ana. Ekufu Ado prepare the Commonwealth for a friend is saying. No one got the girlfriend. Huh? Not in a bad way. Yanka say mami Shelly Ayoko bochu ana no nyam pipi ni. Anamu ni mwana. Wo be free akonya so mo bomodin yusu. The governance no pushi ne man be share Commonwealth. Ekufu Ado knew what he was doing. Oba humje mu a every envoy bia no ye be man say kobi on tenafie keke oba active itimba hu Ghana ni so Ekufu Ado ya dio the world and president they will use Asasi radio, they will use Joy FM, they will use Peace FM to publish good news about them. Ne tomu trim. And then you'll be thinking, oh, Ekufu Ado is marvelous. Now, John Mahama, the free one, your friend, uncle, baby, these people, they prepare. You see, politics is about building the structures. And they know how to build structures. How to get to the top, they know how to do it. Don't forget, they are very learned people, but they use their knowledge for their own selfish and greedy, friend is saying, interest. Komu use knowledge, to build Ghana. Let me tell you something today. When Takoradi Harbour was built, who commissioned Takoradi Harbour? It was King Ofori Atta. Sir Ofori Atta. Who is Sir Ofori Atta? That is Ken Ofori Atta's grandfather, great-grandfather. Sir Ofori Atta. You think they are jokers? If you want to go to Ghana's history, and if you want to know the family, well learned, that is the family. You can check it everywhere. So come you show knowledge to help Ghana. Ghana quite cheap. But their ideology is to always find favor in the eyes of Apesi Abroni. So they don't have time for you and I. That is why when Ekufu Ado became president, he was instructing chiefs to get up and greet him. You think he respect the chiefs of the Votarians? You think he respect the chiefs in my village? The chiefs in the northern sector? They are greater Accra. You think he respect them? No. When Ken Ofori Atta became a finance minister, not even a single day, I don't know, two for Kasa Ofunsu. The only chief for the Kasa, your friend is saying, I'm waiting for repaying. Because I'm waiting for repaying bows to Ken Ofori Atta. Yes, I'm telling you today, if you don't know. Or someone, when they go and meet, or Mutafrin and Samu, you think it's a joke. A court, woman, a blood. They don't joke. And they are not joking. And so when you get power, you should know your enemies. Yes, you should know them. The enemies of Kwame Nkrumah are not just enemies of Ghana. They are also enemies of Africa. They are also enemies of the black race. So you don't entertain people like the MPP, whose background yet Dankwa Dombo Buzia Ofori Atta Ekufu Ado tradition. In 1957, when Ghanaians were happy, I have shared this story countless times. Ekufu Ado and his family members came to UK to seek for political asylum. That is why he changed his name from William Ekufu to Nana Ado Dankwa Ekufu Ado, adding a JB Dankwa's name to his name, so that you could get access. Because they say Nkrumah Ekumamu Nana, Nkrumah Ekumamu Papa, the doyen of a multi-party democracy, the JB Dankwa. So they are the sons and daughters of JB Dankwa. That is what they use to seek for political asylum in this great country. I blame Randy Abbey. You guys must wake up, because MPP don't care. They don't care. All along they were waiting for this particular day And you know why me Ghana? A dumrebna komo ton. A whole ECG, PDS. You heard it. What has happened to the PDS people? You since you came to power, NDC, for over 1 year and year. What has happened? You are still greeting, you are still attending a year, friends, meetings. You are still attending, friends, conferences that is being set up by Gabby a man who was part of PDS. A man who was part of the PDS. They create, loot, and share. You see vice president there. I am so disappointed. Honestly, these guys never learned. Just like my grandfather. He never learned in Nkrumah. Nkrumah never learned. Oh yes. After the coup mu, kwasiasem ye wie, yesa a friend say sorry, kutuka mu yesa kwasiasem ni wie. Kutuka Kwame Nkrumah efie. Na ye Flagstaff House. Oko ye ko hu hono after coup na hona kutuka kwatena ye. Oko hu Kwame Nkrumah ideology, ne plans, ne visions. He wept. He wept. And when he wanted to have a change of mind, that was when I call attacking Kukuno, setting it up. Because he saw the vision of Nkrumah and he said, no way, these people have really lied to me. And he cried. And Cheno Mukuno. And Ankara instigated that. Let me honor the guy and look as if everything was not planned by us. When he saw the vision of Nkrumah, he said, hey, damn it. I've destroyed a great man. MPP knows how to do jandam. They know how to distort. They know how to peddle lies. They know how to create confusion. Just Cocoa Board. Look at the way MPP is already in Ashanti region. Why not Volta region? Huh? They're already in Ashanti region. Because they know that is the base. Easy for them to be convinced. We sat here 7 December, somebody sat in Kumasi told us, he said, about to be, if today is Saturday, pardon me, and then you better about a year 7th, and if I say, you better Bawumia on the 7th, you better John Mahama on the 8th, and today, the people are still dead, nothing has happened. You say you are resetting. What are you resetting? What are you resetting and you cannot punish? Somebody sat on radio station. About 20, about no. Bawumia diano, about 7 December. John Mahama diano, about 8. And nothing has happened. What are you resetting? If you want to reset and you cannot punish, then forget the reset. Because one of the reasons why Ghanaians voted for you was because they want you to come and punish. Punish the people. Punish. Huh? That is why my favorite leader has always been Deng Xiaoping and Lee Kuan Yew. That is why they are my favorite leaders. Not because of anything, no. Because they could punish. Yes. If you don't punish the people, they will think, say, oh, the system is, after all. And it's true. In fact, when I saw, when that guy came here, Mahama guy, when he came here, the former ECG boss, when he came to UK, my godfather invited me to a place, to his house. And he didn't tell me. He just said, oh, Charlie, come home when you get time, come home. But make sure this particular day they give you, come house. The man be grown up. He's in his 80s. He's a well, established in the UK. He's a former surgeon. But I can't go into details. Lived in UK for over 50 years. He said, come over. But make sure this day they come over. I said, okay, uncle, I will come. And I made time and I went to his place. When I went, actually, I see, Charlie, some people park some cars. Say this, normally, these cars they see, they mean say they're some party because or now something. And so I just rang the bell, they opened me. He lives in a very posh area in the UK. And I went in. Ghana ni wa Bob Rapper. And I went. And then his son came out. And one of his guys also came out. He said, guess who people were there? And I'm so, why? What's going on? Is daddy organizing a party for people or what? So, as usual. And I'm so, as usual, what do you mean as usual? Because why? Noble, where you are late. Because why? NDC ni MPP for ni bi na tetetewa, especially MPP for no ma bokro no no a omo dwane free Ghana no omo ba no mo ye party. And I opened my mouth. I kept quiet. But now, because sometimes now because I always like to pick wisdom from him. Very brilliant man. Now say, omu koi no kuja omu nyina to omu various places ne kuja omu koi no. Eba no say, my son, you see always I tell you, these people, they are the same. When we say they are the same, not because in terms of achievement, one is not better. But when it comes to protecting corrupt officers, they are the same. They like to protect themselves because majority of these people, you see them, are Freemasons. They are in the same masonry. Majority of these people, you see them, they are in the same cult. They are in the same form of worship. Until you get the youth on your side to rise up against any government that will shield corrupt people, we will not go anywhere. I'm saying all this things because maybe tomorrow I will die. He's in his 80s. But I just want you to know that if the youth keep protecting and shielding their political parties, this is what will happen. And he said, you see the young man who came, Mahama, former ECG boss, he came with a private jet. Ask him how he got the money to pay for private jet. If the private jet, even if it is even, a friend is saying, a train, 4 days, 3 days, and some will call Japan, because of UK or call Japan. How much is he paying for the private jet? How much? So when we say they should wake up, they must wake up. We were here when A+ attacked the Attorney General. And after on, he went and then apologized. It is true. I don't believe in Akoretenga Ayeni. Because Sledge, our friend, how making the money, no? What mean a man sponsor? Then there's a question mark somewhere. And then look at the nonsense that happened to your friend is saying, this guy, Ken Oforiatta, America. A man, a billionaire. How he made his money? The Ghanaian sweat, the DDEP, Domestic Debt Exchange Program, killed people to make money. Collapsed Ghanaian banks to make money. And you guys cannot even arrest him. You can't even arrest Ken Oforiatta. And then you get the OSP to tell us, oh, we saw him when he was leaving the airport. It is a plantain if we saw him leaving the airport. And he uses our money to buy a bulletproof car. And the youth of Ghana are not upset. The youth are still saying we should protect NDC. NDC did not promise us like this. And still John Mahama has kept this guy in the office. If there's any journalist who protected John Mahama, it was me here in London. You will not believe it, but it is me. That is the truth. You can ask your deputy, a friend is saying, Signal Bureau boss, Kofi Adole. He will tell you. You can ask Kofi Adole. If Kofi will be bold and speak the truth, because he's a military officer. He was also in the army. You can ask him. He protected John Dramani Mahama here in the UK. I was the one that broke the news to Joy FM and all the other people. Not anybody. I did the job. Ask Kofi. Kofi was on my phone. Please give me the document. Please. I said, don't worry. The official one and whatever, it's just their own ideas they have created. It's Mahama's Bawumia's guy who is in UK here. He's a lawyer who is in UK here. He is the one forcing, he himself, I'm the one that gave him the document, and I don't know why, But John Mahama came, was he a friend is you could see a Jabbing a investigation about Airbus Saga now, one kind of whom be born into or the sewer office. And this guy is working for Gabby. Kisia Jabbing works for Gabby. He's a fit column in Mahama's administration. He takes the message from him, from the people, then they feed to Gabby. You think they don't know? And I met Ken Oforata here in UK. I saw him here in UK. That same week, I saw Bamti and Co. Here in the UK, I met Bamti and Co and Akufo-Addo at a funeral. Here in UK. They know that these people will not do them foco. If John Mahama can go to a year Dubai, no apart J-boy away, Kevin Ochre Abagana. And the Ben Bim na John Mahama no, obetimi aye acheche akromfo na omawie sika no. Omo disika ewie sika. Dia na Mahama betu. John otumfo afa ne phone no friend no John Mahama dia na obeye. E no the same otumfo no call John Mahama say Kevin Ochre aba menim say opa ochofa ne bo na eche no ne ache no Dubai na enko na kobua no. Use a year friend say diplomatic a year friend say mission. Ampa am kofa ne ba. John Mahama call Hawaii or call Zambia and you call far nearby. I said, as me video no on my platform, so it is the same my godfather who gave me the video. And I am here today to let you understand. You move in there, you perceive Ghana ni at Ghana ne be we need leaders who will be honest and truthful to Ghana. Leaders who will say, when we are sick, we are not going anywhere apart from the Ghana. And until then, you get leaders who are always quick to jump on the plane to come to UK, go to France, go to USA for medical care. For medical care, then forget. They don't love you. And you are the people who go and protect them and say, oh, that's some a minister. What about you when you are also sick? What about your mother when your mother is also sick? Which money they come here? It is you and I, our funds, our money, our public money. So don't think, say, if they deserve or you don't deserve. Because they are the first public servants. I'm speaking to the youth. When you see them going around with their diplomatic passport, you have to understand. And the youth must wake up. NDC youth, you must wake up. You must wake up. And we have to be serious. No joke. If you want the NDC to be in power for the 42 years, you must be vigilant and wake up. Because the MPP, from the days of Akroma, they have nothing to offer us, my brothers and sisters. It is the NDC who can do something. Then they join these people. They protect them. Atamils did the same thing. He was supposed to arrest a lot of people. Osafumafu and Co. were supposed to be in jail. But he shielded them. He let them loose. He set them free. When John Mahama came, John Mahama point one, the same thing happened. And this time around, John says he's coming to reset. If you want to reset, the first thing is to arrest the people. Because by now, majority of these people should be happy. By now, can you arrest the baby? They should talk from inside. We should bring them from inside home to a friend and say, criminal court, Accra, Cocoa court. I see a dom free. A year friend is Jamestown. Oshafort, near Domaba. See a form of free prison. Cells near Domaba court. Oliver Barker Voma would meet that cells for 1 month. Now, Edumo must say Cocoa board as she can deny. Omo da air condition. To me too kind. we ye nam wasa na abeda Victor ayi friend say ayi akwa agbashi wo yome. Oh, ya betcha agbashi yo yome ya betcha no wo yome e ba ya wo yome mami wu ya Kufuado was a chief mourner. Yes, wo yome ni mami ase wan wu ye. Kufuado no omo na mawi eyi ase no mo bo nsanwa akese. And the gospel truth, no, we have to share the news. Ebe kano kreno. Die huni eka. Omo kati deals no yenim. Omo ni NPP for no kati deals yenim. Oh yes yenim. And intina for 1 year ni omuntimi for ubia enko to prison. And we will tell the youth, look, yebe kano kreno. And a miracle abwaji when you are not to say up a pre or TV so or kasa. Mumusa say ba say na Kufuado sake no. Miracle abwaji TV. Me see one of my friends, they be your friend, say, oh Charlie Aze. Miracle pan sika we di walate. And these people are allowing Miracle to talk. NDC. What is wrong with my NDC? Yes. Nanse Martin Ora Richard Jakpa Martin nka. Mibusamu Muti Richard Jakpa nka. Mibusamu. Richard Jakpa Muti nka. Mukobusano. Why you busy there? Because omo a onkwachi chi omo nyina na okwachi omo a ne asa akogyae wo omo. Omo a onkwachi chi omo nyina okwachi omo a ne akogyae wo omo. Ese nkofo bi ye president fo ni nua no mo asene na.
Okay, abuzua we ne ensema ekoso e wo political highway. So Dr. Ren na yete ne nka se odesa ensem no tudwa de amaya enye asem keto akra. Intino there is much interesting moment ahead. Any update on trending stories are also political highway in Subiano, gossip politics TV. Aha, and Ubenyano. Any updates on subscribe like na hit on the notification bell. Any updates be able dropping also once every to me Akabi Miramase.